All right, so let's go like this. You're gonna take your arm, and you're just gonna turn it around the elbow, like that. All right, so just going around the elbow, and then you imagine it's like a snake head, and you're gonna turn this way, kind of shift that direction, and then send it back. So you're turning and sending it back, turning and sending it back. All right, so this time we're gonna talk about the man and the flea. So there's a flea, and it's biting this guy. It just bites him. And then it bites him again. And it bites the guy again. This flea is just going berserk on this guy. The guy is like, oh, this sucks. Where's that damn flea? And he's looking for the flea. And he's looking for the flea. And he's looking for the flea. He's like lifting his leg up, looking at the leg, trying to find it. He's doing like hatha yoga inversions. He's contorting himself, like pulling up his pant leg, looking down the pant leg. You know, he's doing everything. And finally he catches the flea between his fingers. And he holds it up and he looks at the flea and he says, You've been biting my body. You've been biting me. Violating my body. He says, I'm gonna kill you. And the flea looks at the guy, and the flea says, Hey, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm just a little creature. I don't do that much harm. And the guy says, little harm or great harm, the wicked. Just got to take him down. I'm going to kill you. And so the epimythium is something like, don't waste your pity on a scamp. That's one of the translations. Don't waste your pity on a scamp, or maybe frame it as something like, whether it's big or small, show no mercy to the evildoers, something like that. And I don't really know what to make of that one, to tell you the truth. You know, I guess a lot depends on how big the creature is and how much harm it does, but I guess the way I told it right there, we don't actually know if the guy follows through. I don't know. Scamp is not a word that I typically find myself using either, so maybe there's something there to reflect on. All right, we're going to switch sides. So now, if you're mirroring me, it's your right hand. It's going to be the snake head. And actually, just before you do that, you're just going to begin turning it, like circling it around the elbow. All right, now, snake head's going to look that way. You're going to go, hey, what's over there? And then send it back. So this way and that. So you shift back, and let's revisit the flea and the man. See what it's like this time. So there's a flea, and there's this dude, and the flea is biting the dude. It just like keeps biting him. The flea is chowing down, and the guy is like, oh, I don't like this. And he's like, where's that flea? And he's looking for it, looking all over, contorting himself, lifting his leg up, maybe grabbing a flashlight and kind of like trying to find it. And he can't find it. Finally, he finds the flea. He grabs the flea between his fingers and he lifts it up. And he says, you have been chomping away at my body, and I am going to kill you. It seems pretty intentional and harsh, huh? But he says, I'm going to kill you. And the flea says, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm clearly in a bad situation here, but I'm just a little creature. I'm not a big player, you know what I mean? And could you spare me? I don't do that much harm. And the man says, you know, like a lot of harm, little harm, you still do harm. And I'm gonna kill you. And so the epimythium, the moral, is something like, don't waste pity on evildoers, no matter how small, or whether a bad dude is doing bad dude stuff on a big scale or a small scale, you still have to take them out. Again, well, just that's something to reflect on, I guess. I don't think those aren't at least my surface level values, at least not the ones that I would aspire to manifest in my life. I don't know. All right, let the go. We're gonna lower the chi 3 times down to the head of the navel. 1, turn the Laogong points to the center, briefly to the navel. 2, and then 3, all the way down. All right, that's that.